Okay, hi everybody. 1 second, let me make sure. Okay, so I have a review today of a new deck that I got. It's the Oracle of the ShapeShifters, and I had another deck like this before, but it was a Beautiful Creatures, and I love this Oracle deck. I just got it. So this is the box, which I love because it's very sturdy, and it's not one of the flimsy cardboard little paper ones that come in that break easily. Because, yeah, this is way better packaging. But I wanted to do a review on them because I thought that they were gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the pictures, hopefully you can see it. But I love their eyes, it is just gorgeous. So for the creative art and design of the pictures, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because if you look at the pictures, the graphics are just phenomenal. It is so beautiful. I love the freaking art. I just love it. Like, it is just gorgeous. The art is just phenomenal. So that I'm going to give a 10 out of 10. As far as the packaging, it's a 10 out of 10 because it's not one of them flimsy boxes. The guidebook, I would say 8 out of 10, only because it would be a 10 out of 10, but it's not a hardcover. It's just a soft cover back. So it's just a paperback. It's not a hardback. So that's the only reason I'd say 8 out of 10. If it was a hardcover back, I would definitely say a 10 out of 10. As far as the readability of the cards, they're really easy. Like this one says, once upon a midnight dreary, creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. I mean, that pretty much tells you what the card is about. So it has that on top, and then it tells you the little description underneath, and it's pretty easy to kind of figure out. I mean, if you need help, then you can go to the guidebook, which gives really good explanations. It tells you what the card is, what it means, and then it tells you the divination. But, like, I love that one. Like, yeah, it's totally awesome. As far as the bendability, I would say 8 out of 10, only because, like, you could just bend it whichever way, and it would probably stay that way, because it's so thin. Like, you could just bend it like that, and it would see how it curves. So I would say that's like a 7.5, 8, because sooner or later, they're all going to curve like that. You see what I mean? So that is between a 7.5 and an 8. As far as slippery, I'd say 9 out of 10. These are not very slippery, and they're brand new, which kind of surprised me, because I thought they would be. But they're not very slippery, and I've been messing with them only like a couple minutes ago. So that's a 9 out of 10. As far as a reflection on a camera, I kind of think like a 7 out of 10. It depends on how you put it on the camera. Like, there might be some reflection if there's a lot of sound in the background. It just depends. So that I did, that I did a 7 out of 10. That wasn't slippery. That was just me being clumsy. 1 second. So I'm going to do a quick little reading just to kind of show you guys. We're going to do a past, present, future for general, for any sign. It doesn't matter. And let's see what we got, okay? And then you guys can kind of see. Okay, spirits, can I get 3 cards for the past, present, future that they want to know? The past. 2 cards for present and future, spirit guides. Those did not flip over, I'm not taking those. I need 2 more cards, please, spirit guides. Just 2 more. These are brand new, so they're kind of sticking together though. So that kind of makes it more difficult. Just need 2 cards. I'm trying different ways to help make it easier. Okay, let's take this, and let's take this, and this will be an extra. Okay, so let's see what we got. So for the past, we got butterflies in gloom, which is after sadness, happiness and hope returns. That's your past. This is general for all signs, doesn't matter. I'm just doing a quick one just to kind of give you a demonstration of how they look. Let me see what it says in here. Gotta find it, hold on. Okay. Butterflies and gloom come to you when you've lost sight of your blessings and begun to feel sorry for yourself. Humans can become obsessed with finding a cause for our suffering, and we blame others and ourselves without knowing that transcending this desire to feel sorry for ourselves is an essential part of our escape from suffering and our bridge into a more evolved consciousness. It is arguable that the wild things are already on the other side of the bridge, as they do not feel sorry for themselves. No matter how much we evolve, there will be lessons. It is important to know that our great life themes, boundaries, or guides, as they are known in the Celtic tradition, will create lessons for us, and that at times these lessons may be very hurtful or challenging. But as we evolve higher, not higher in a hierarchical sense, but in a less take everything personally sense, we will experience less fear. Evolution is practice and change. A less evolved being will make all situations personal, seek revenge, or to balance a situation, make the world fit his inside story. An evolved being looks at how the world is feeding her internalized story back to her. An evolved person understands that it is not personal. Evolved person makes adjustments, does the work on healing the self, actively seeks out opportunities to practice new actions, and in doing so learns the lesson. The evolved person then lets go and moves on, but the wisdom of the lesson is never forgotten. The wisdom is lived and practiced each day as naturally and breathing as natural as a caterpillar changes into a butterfly. Butterflies in gloom speak. Life and changing will hurt, not all the time though. You do not have to struggle or make it tougher than it needs to be. In resisting what brings you fear, you empower fear and suffering over and over again, until your fear of fear is so immense you will talk yourself out of anything that could lead to disappointment. Every chance you take may bring that, but it is worth doing anyway. Humans and other beings bring that, but it is fear bad news. When we receive good news, we become frightened of what it is and implications may be. We resent bad luck, but when we have good fortune, we worry no one will like us and others will become jealous. It is natural to have these thoughts and feelings, but it is not healthy or natural to allow them to direct or determine our choices. They are the most unreliable indicators of where the most growth and evolution lies for us. You have hidden away from change long enough, afraid of hurt, but you have been hurt anyway. Now hope returns, and along with her, welcome back your courage. Divination. You have begun to get used to things being gloomy and dark, and you have begun to take on a pessimistic mindset. So now it is time to make a change, and the butterflies and gloom are cutting through the fog of self-pity and showing you a way out of the dark places. Darkness has been a resting place, a place of solace, but the butterflies indicate it is time to cut through the fear of being seen, move into the light, and go out. Be public and even be social for a time. You will always have the safe place to return to, but for now, the butterflies beckon you into the sun. It is time to do things that send the universe the powerful message that you are embracing hope. For hope has come to find you, and you cannot deny her sweet presence in your life. No matter how sad you have felt, it is time to come out and play for a while. As it says, today is not yesterday, and we ourselves change. How can our works and thoughts, if they are always to be, the fittest continue always the same? Change indeed is painful, yet ever needful. And if memory has its force and worth, also has hope. By Thomas Carlyle. So that is your past. Your present is a brother raccoon, a safe place for you to go. So let's see what that one says. I'm not going to read the whole one on the next two. I just kind of want to give you a little retrospect on what they seem to say. Okay. So for Brother Raccoon, it says, do not speak, adapt, make intelligent choices, and hide your precious self or knowledge for a time. If working on a new project, do not speak of it to others for now. At the least you will be dissipated in energy. More terrifying, you run the risk of being stolen or appropriated, and you also run the risk of worrying about it, which in itself is an energy sapping. Keep it a beautiful secret between you and the universe and continue to do your work. It needs your attention and energy right now. Do not give it all away. Keep it close, fresh, new, and exciting, and stay well under that radar for the time being. Be adaptable. For now, keep the mask closed that you are highly intelligent. You will have a perfect place to hide out, a place to stay safe, a place to preserve yourself and your treasure. This going to ground will not be forever. And when you emerge, you will be reborn, ready to come from a heart-centered space with no more need to hide. So whatever you guys are planning on right now, you got plans on businesses, learning something, taking classes, keep it to yourself for now. This spirit guide is saying. And for your future, this is, oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. Okay, oh goodness, sorry. For the future, it says the mermaid of immersion, complete commitment. So let's see what I got on here. Okay, so for your future, it's the mermaid of immersion. This has been a time of always planning, not doing, procrastinating, and making excuses for holdups, reasons to not go ahead, choosing to live on the land of excuses in old ways. When the deep underneath is calling for you, your soul has asked you to do this, but you continually waste your time and fritter it away. It is precious, it is bright, it is good, and this is different from enjoyment. This is fear masquerading. There are poisons and toxins, old thoughts and patterns that you have maintained. Break free, dive in, dive deep. Be surrounded by and belong to the beauty you wish to become. When you return to the land, everything will have changed in beautiful ways. So it looks like your future, you're going to be working on old thoughts, patterns that don't work for you, and you're going to get rid of them. Awesome. Alright guys, well this is your review for the Oracle of Shapeshifters. I love it. Overall, I would give that like a 9 out of 10 out of all of the things. It's awesome. If you're interested, please go and buy it. I'm not paid to do this review. I just wanted to do it because I love the deck, and I thought maybe you guys would love it too. Alright, well, I will send you lots of love and light, and you take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Love you.